Meowdy gays and ghouls. Did you know, if you're watching this from YouTube, only 47% of viewers are subscribed? So you should hit the subscribe button right now. Smash that bell. Smash it. Okay, I'm done. Howdy everybody. Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be so funny if suddenly I started screaming at everything in horror games? Wouldn't that be a really crazy, like, rebranding? Would that be enjoyable? Would you guys like that? I don't think anybody would like that. I think that would destroy my reputation that I have so, like, lovingly created. Like, my entire vibes are, like, all of it is around me being casual about horror games. I don't know, I'm just asking because it's so, okay, hang on. I'm just gonna switch over here. Hello, what's up? What's up? Why am I so tall? I made myself shorter on purpose. Hold on, this is gonna be weird for a second. Hello, can you move my fucking model? And not the chair? Here, I can be down here. Anyway, this is good. Alright. So, normally, with, like, troll comments, or comments that are perceived to be trolls, or just, you know, are... Okay, now I'm too short. And now my chair is attached to my body. Okay, I have an actual thing to talk about. If my fucking chair will stop sticking to me. Hang on. I'm very particular. Is that good? Alright, that's good. Oh my god. Why? I'm tabbed out. And it made me smaller when I scrolled. I hate VTube Studio sometimes. Fucking hate it. Anyway. So I have great news. I can fucking see now. I finally updated my fucking prescription and now I can see with my eyes. It's good. And also, I wish I could scroll off screen without my VTube model fucking up. There we go. I thought I fixed this, but I didn't, clearly. I didn't. Okay, what's going on here? I'm not even in the right spot. There we go. Is that better? There we go. Alright. Okay. Am I ready to tell the story before we play SOMA? Okay. I actually scrolled the chat and it didn't do anything. Thanks for the soup. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so... what I was gonna say is normally, when I get a comment that is off-putting, I usually just ignore it and delete it or mute it or whatever. But I got a comment recently and I just need to share because, like, the context of it is so fucking funny to me and it makes them look incredibly bad. And I'm not gonna name any names. I deleted the comment, so it doesn't even matter. Left a fucking essay on, like, why they will never watch my content because they don't like people that just react casually to scares. And basically just went on an entire, like, tirade and was like, so this could hurt your content, or didn't say those words exactly, but implied that it would make people not want to watch my content. And here's the thing. Can you guess what video this comment was on? This was on my Faith Chapter 2 compilation short where I was reacting to scares casually. 1, this is an incredibly old video. 2, this video has 500,000 views. I cannot stress this enough. So, the irony of commenting, this is going to hurt your views, this is going to hurt your audience, and there will be people who don't want to watch you. The irony of commenting that on my most popular video with 500,000 views is fucking incredible. Yes! That video has 500,000 views. I don't ever, all of my other videos have like under 100. I am dead serious. Also, I wouldn't, like, obviously I'm not going to take this person's advice, but I just, the kind of audience you attract is, sure, you'll attract more people, you'll attract more numbers if you're screaming at everything, but guess what all those numbers are? Babies. Children. And I don't want that. I want people who are sentient. Wait, you react to scares casually sometimes? Fuck that, I'm unfollowing. Fuck your content. I hate people who are desensitized to horror. Dude, I just play horror a lot, so I'm desensitized to it. And also, it makes it not as scary for everybody else. I'm not into horror because I want to get scared. I'm into horror because it makes me think. That is why. Anyway, we're gonna be playing SOMA. A lot's been happening in SOMA. The latest fucked up thing that happened is we had to go into the depths of the sea to do something. I forgot. Maybe Jet could fill me in. Because I forget a lot of things. And in order to do that, we had to swap meat suits. Or we thought we had to swap meat suits. There was another dead friend of, what's her name? Catherine's. And, well, she was like, alright, you can assume this meat suit, and you can use that diving suit, and we can, you know, go down. And, so we got all the things ready. Turns out, it was a copy. It was a copy of our brain. We got copied into that. And then the copy that we, like, copied from still continued to exist, and, we ended up killing him because I didn't want him to wake up and suffer. So that fucking sucked. So yeah, going to the depths because the ark's down. Yes, that's what we're doing. We're trying to get the ark, we're trying to ship it to space. Horror is good proxy. Hello, welcome. Oh my god. But yeah. Yeah, we're gonna finish SOMA. I don't know if I'm gonna end up streaming longer or shorter, but I guess we shall see about that. We shall see about that. But let's go. Oh look, I am in the corner. Okay, clearly I need to move. There we go. That's better. That's better. Cool. Let us... Doop. We got that up. There it is. And we got... Boop. Monks, hello! Haven't killed a robot yet this stream. Knowing you were going to have to kill yourself. That pissed me off. I hope that was supposed to be read like the fucking Scott Pilgrim thing. You can defeat me, Scott Pilgrim, but can you defeat yourself? Alright. Let's go through the horrors. Also, I'm gonna start just pinning a content warning for any stream that needs content warnings, and most streams do because I'm a horror streamer. But yeah. Good. I've been thinking about Scott Pilgrim a lot lately. I actually watched the first episode of the live action One Piece yesterday. It was okay. I haven't ever watched any live action anime adaptations ever. I truthfully haven't watched a lot of anime. Never watched One Piece, and I know nothing about it except Luffy is a stretchy pirate, or I knew nothing about it except he was a stretchy pirate. And Nami was there. Ooh. Oh, that's right, this game looks fucking good. Yeah, I heard they're making a new Scott Pilgrim show. I haven't seen anything other than they're making it, but nah, I kind of wish the One Piece show went more Scott Pilgrim with it, as in I wish they made it funnier. Because I feel like they could have made it a lot funnier. It just kind of felt, you know, anime funny, which isn't always very funny. It can be funny. I've watched some funny anime back in the day, but it wasn't. It had moments where I went, poop, but it was mostly Luffy. I really liked Luffy's actor, and if I continued watching the show, it would be solely for Luffy because his actor was wonderful and filled me with sunshine. It's animated with the OG cast. Do they have like a teaser out? The animation? I heard it's like anime, which is really cool. I also found out the engine that this game is made in, the engine was made specifically for like Amnesia, The Dark Descent. It's like their own engine. I think it's like anybody can use it now. I think it's open source or whatever you want to call that. I'm kind of curious. I wonder how good it is. Because this shit is great. I love this. But you could also probably do something like this in Unity. The characters as cursed is in the marketing. I have nothing to compare the characters to. The only character I know what they look like is, or characters, is Luffy and Nami. And they looked fine to me. I don't know any other One Piece characters. It was just kind of funny, me as an outsider, not knowing anything about One Piece at all. Just seeing, like, these characters with wacky hairdos and going, ah, yes. There is the anime character.
Jesus, did you see that? Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't fail, Glasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sarang. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
Glass.
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We just...
Well, that's how they died. Yeah, mostly I was curious because I really like the way that you interact with objects. And I'm sure you could make something where you can pick up objects and rotate them like in this game, because in like Unity. But that is like my main thing I would like to utilize in my next project, which is a pretty big step up from a visual novel, I think, but you know, don't worry about it. Oh, sweet God. Oh, sweet God. Okay, we're starting strong. I may not be swimming, but, that was a big creature. I couldn't tell if that was a bug, a lobster, same thing. A fish. We got some torrents. Stay in the light, baby. Okay. Danger. Red leads to the climber? That's where I came from. What's this? Everything is so blurry. It's fucked up. Anema illuminating artificial lure, 120 pieces. Dried squid, fish flakes, frozen minnows, juice, mushroom extract, plankton stock, powdered cassava, powdered eggs, live bait, live bait tank. Live bait tank. Okay. So this is what they're using to feed the fishy. I'm imagining that was a fishy. Rare shark approached the luminous lure, circled around to eat the dried squid. Oh, I should put... Oh, I can't edit my content warning thing, but there are flashing images. Let me just update it. Flashing lights. Let me pin this instead. There we go. All right, that's better. Is the game too bright? Does it look too bright? All right. It looks fine. Okay. Circle around to eat the dried squid. Unlikely that it frequents this depth, an anomaly. A lot of anomalies. Ooh, giant squid. Ooh. Mantle the size of a man, 170 centimeters to 200 centimeters. Estimated length of the whole thing, 10 to 12 meters. Frantic attack tore the marlin apart. As soon as we turned on the lights, it quickly fled the area. Clearly another specimen affected by the leaking structure gel. Partially covered in scales and newly formed bone structure protruding through the mantle. What? Oh, an angler. The creatures disfigured by the gel are manic and will attack anything. Still hard to determine how WoW has affected their behavior beyond their apparent aggression and affinity with light. The creatures seem to hunt something particular, something not present in this ecosystem. Me! Okay. This game, like, honestly looks gorgeous for, like it runs so fucking smooth. It's absurd, actually. Okay. Keep going? Or... is there a way forward through here? There's a hatch. Go through the hatch. Catherine, I need your help. Ooh. Oh, that's not helpful. Here we go. How's everybody who's never experienced SOMA enjoying SOMA? I'm curious. I've never experienced SOMA and I love it. I think it's great. I can't wait to see where this game goes. Liking it? Sick. I want to figure out what the fuck this lever. Fuck this lever. Bah! We're already stuck. Why do I do this every stream? I'm just not used to this dev team's style of puzzle. Scary! Scary water! You should just put on the VODs. Put them on in the background. You don't have to. It would be appreciated, but you don't have to. Can I go over here? What's this? There's a green light. It's a glow stick. There's a wire. There's a cable. There's green. Or is that blue? Looks green to me, but whatever. It was a clever way to get me over here. Glow stick. Unless I am absolutely going the wrong way, which is possible. There's another glow. Through here, perhaps? No. Unless I can go through. Yep. Come on. Another glow stick. There's some glowing shit over here. Go through here. I usually really like levels where your vision is very obscured because they have to find a way to guide you, like, very obviously, or else you're fucked. So they're relatively, usually, very easy to navigate, but there are a lot of indie devs that will be like, ah yes, people like fog because they like Silent Hill, but they don't fucking know how to guide the player through the fog. It's saving. Scary. Insufficient power. Are we gonna have to kill a robot today? I'm sure we're gonna have to kill a lot of robots today. Fist a lot of alien sphincters today too. We've done two so far. Now go. There we go. Oh, we also have this.
Tao, can you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tao. Who is this?
This is Edie Peterson of Datacom. I got a team with me and we're about
Listen,
half a
I don't know
kilometer
how
from
much
Tao.
time I have. The hounds are already on my tail. Take this knowledge and share it to spread my legacy. Twitch Prime is a way that you can subscribe to any channel you want for free. Share that, please. My time draws near.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments
Thank
show
you,
the weather
Apple,
is
for the
relatively fair
7
right
months.
now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tao, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
It's fine. We have subtitles. It's fine. It was really funny too. Ramp. Ramp. Right. Got here. This thing. Now the power's just off in general. Just like the hit game by Mortis Ghost. Off. Ooh. Okay. Control. Observatory. Beacon offline. Beacon offline. Tau! Alright. Oh, cool. What do I do about this? Ugh. Oh, fellas, it is so hard to see. There we go. Let me try that again. Where are you, Tao? That sounded like a faith noise. My God. What has happened to you? Now, stay lit up. I don't even know if this is what was called. I'm following you, though. I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This game is like 8 years old. It's hard to believe. It's so beautiful. Oh! I saw Slender Man. Oh yeah, you know, I never noticed that. There is no HUD. Look at that. Are you guiding me? I hope you're guiding me. Fuck! 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 Don't. It does sound like Michael. Shit. I'm going in here. Wherever here is. Oh, we're going in the cave. We're going in the cave. Ah, yes, this is the cave. I have been told about this cave. Ah, yes. This is what I meant by arachnophobia-inducing imagery. Ah, the friends. Ah, the friends. Ooh, which way should I go? This way. I'm assuming, because there's light. Here we go. Very cool. Okay. I mean, I'm so scared. Oh God. Are those spiders? Underwater? Oh God. Oh God, what do I do? Oh God, I'm gonna pee my pants. Oh no. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of anybody with arachnophobia. I'm making fun of other people. When I try to act scared, I just sound... I'm just mocking. I sound so Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish. Fuck. Fuck off. Ah! No! Go away! I'm not making fun of a recce. I'm making fun of people telling me that I need to act more scared or nobody's gonna be interested in my content. That's fucking mean. Like, follow the light, and then I go follow the light. It's a fucking anglerfish. Fuck off. Fuck off. That was so mean. That was like brilliantly executed though. That... Go away! Where's the next... No! Slender Man! You are underwater, you can't breathe here! Ugh. Ophidiophobia is fear of snakes, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't mind snakes. I like snakes. I don't like eels. I don't like snake-like creatures in the water. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. Is Slender Man immortal? I don't know. Like, the lore I grew up on for Slender Man was from Marble Hornets. And that lore wasn't exactly, you know, thorough. It was just Slender Man is a threat. That's all I knew. Scary. I have an instinctual hatred of snakes. No, I love snake. But I don't like cucumber. Different. That's not true. I love cucumbers. It's one of my favorite fruit. Fucking love cucumbers, but if you put one behind me, then we're gonna have a problem. Oh no, that's apparently the theory, the running theory is that cats don't like cucumbers suddenly being behind them because it looks like a snake. And instinctually they're just like, oh god. But I think another part of it is that there wasn't an item behind them before, and now suddenly there is.
Inside. Let's find the Ark.
Does that make sense? What we got in here? Gotta find the Ark. Gotta find the black goop. Gotta find shit to mess with. Alien bodysuit. There we go.
Welcome to Tau. What's left of it.
Are you guys alright? What happened here?
We ran out of real food long ago. People have been getting sick. Haven't heard from anyone in months.
No shit, they all think you're dead down here. Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission, and we need your help to operate the Omega space gun. When it's done, we can all head back up the plateau. But now we need to get moving.
Of course. Head on through to the habitat. We shut off the front section to preserve power.
All right, see you soon.
Cool. Signal lost, active Tau, signal lost. Okay, Tau's active. That looks like basic 64 is what it's called, I think. Okay. Qué interesante. Wow. Okay. Moving on. Brr. Oh. Why are we airlocking? Why is this happening? What do you mean? Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Whoa. You what, mate? Come in. Longest door ever made. Okay. No! That was... Ah! No! Ah! Motherfuck. I know you... I'm on safe mode, but you still scary. Stop. That was so mean. Go away! No! 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 Be gone! The fuck? I have shit to do. No! I don't know if that is helpful to me in any way. Well, I'm going where you came from. Is this where you came from? Yes. Okay. Goodbye. Yeesh. Okay. Ah! He's just following me. No! How do you know how to open doors, you dumb? Go away. Go away. Why are you so fast? Here, hang on. This is like the first actual monster that's been chasing me on this safe mode. Go away. Go away. Other than the anglerfish. You know what? You can just stand there. That's fine. We're chilling. I'm so glad I'm playing the safe mode. Infirmary.
Anyone there?
Not in the mood to talk to a robot. No offense.
Great. How did you know I was a robot? Okay. Wait, what is this? Huh. Okay. Alright, hey buddy, you been having a good time? I'm just gonna swoosh around you, don't mind me. This reminds me of when, Case and I played Halo, and we shot the arms off of that one flood, and he was just following us around, and he was completely docile. This is what this reminds me of. No, you know, stop. I know you don't do anything, but I still don't want you here. You're kind of creepy. You kind of creep me out. This would have sucked on normal. Wow patterns replicated. Instruct shell approaching spike C and U to regress. Wow more than the gel. Entity and extended by the gel. Counterforce. Poison the imprint. Sterilize batch. Feed the heart. Force WoW to kill itself. Must reach Omicron. Yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I like how he gets, like, just close enough and then stops and just looks at me. It's so fucking funny. Is this something I can interact with? No. Okay. Blood. 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 Okay. Getting out of here. Hey, come chill with me. You having a good time? That's good. This door's really slow, so we can just stare at each other. My Halo playthrough was a bit frustrating to watch. Why? Because I'm bad at it? And I didn't grow up on first-person shooters? Yeah, that's like a big reason I don't really stream like first-person shooter games, is I didn't grow up on them, so I don't really have, like, I feel like so much, like, modern first-person shooters especially are like all based around years and years of design, like, language that I never learned. So I kind of, whenever I play first-person shooters, I feel like I'm playing video games for the first time, which is both awesome and sucks. I love Destiny too. I haven't played it in a long time, but very often Like, I love playing with friends, but so often I feel like there's so much I'm just not grasping that everybody else is just, it's just like second nature to them, and I'm just like, man, I wish. I wish. I kept using Covenant weapons that do jack shit to the Flood. I don't know, I liked the Covenant weapons. It was fine. Who are you? Leave me alone. There's a lot of rooms to explore here. Let's go. What won't stop? Can't stop, won't stop. Can't fight this feeling. What does Outlast isn't really a first-person shooter though. It's a first-person game. Like, this is first-person, it's just not a shooter. Oh. Learning game design language is the whole thing. I wish there was an equivalent of learning and reading comprehension to video games. You know what? Yeah. At this point, yeah, because I feel like, I don't know, like, it's very strange and interesting, like, the way that game design has, like, fucking evolved over time. And, like, a lot of people, video games were, like, invented or, like, became commonplace while they were still alive. And so they just kind of grew up with the game design. And, like, it's really interesting for me, because my dad has been around since the advent of games, and so grew up on, like, you know, Mario, Ninja Gaiden, like all the Nintendo games, Double Dragon, and then the games I grew up on, like Crash Bandicoot, and like Spyro, and Klonoa, and Final Fantasy VII. And then I have my youngest sibling, who's Gen Z. Her first games were Little Big Planet. And recently, I let her try Klonoa, and I had all the tutorials turned off because I thought they were annoying. I played Klonoa for the first time when I was super young. I had to be like 5 or 6. And I got the mechanics right away despite the game not telling you overtly what to do. Sorry, game loud. But it was really interesting trying to watch her, watching her play, or try to play. Well, she did play, but it was super fascinating to me, like, every point that the game, like, the remake, has, like, a tutorial for you to tell you how to do something. Every point where that's supposed to happen, she was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Whereas when I was younger, when I was, like, 6, I was like, I see a gem up high, and I'm like, there has to be a way that I can jump higher. And then I grabbed an enemy, and I jumped with it, and I was like, oh! But no, that doesn't happen with people, like if you're Gen Z, because, no cargo detected. What? Excuse me? But, anyway, all the games that she grew up with, you know, kind of spoon-fed her. Which video games have more explicit literacy level, like how books have reading levels? Yeah! Hello? Is Catherine done? Is she fucking gone? Or am I, like, misinterpreting what's going on? Hang on. Oh. Place cargo here. See, I know game design, right? Fucking. I'm talking about game design. And I'm not even interpreting the game design correctly. Boy, this map's gonna be confusing as fuck! So I need some sort of cargo thing? Okay, so this was the dive room. She could just die any moment and be like turning off the TV. That'd be cool. Okay, actually, like, okay, am I dumb? It's like calling a lift, but like where is it this? Is it if I go up in the elevator? It must be. Or in the ladder. That's what I meant. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna explore some more because I feel like I haven't done that. Place looks like shit. Sure, show does. Show does. No. I'm going up. Hello, Blaze. Welcome. Doing well. Remotely locked.
Wow. Not letting you or your stupid pets inside.
I wonder if they're actually a robot. That'd be funny. Oh. Stop what? Wow. Wow. Can I look at myself and have a crisis again? Oh. Oh. Nah. Nah. I just want to feel. I just want to feel something. Oh, good lord. Is that... Okay, you are robotic. But you're dead.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
Died from sickness. Catherine. Oh. That dude probably said Catherine and I just wasn't listening. My brain do be like that. Ooh. Another guy that looks not alive. Good evening. Good evening, Corgi. Hang on, let me do my... Ooh. I love that poster. Let me touch this dead guy.
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Damn.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value. You know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
We'll all be dead one day. Then what?
We'll better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
Dead. Oh, he's talking to Sarah. Okay. I forget information basically as soon as I hear it. That is a... Is that a creature? I suppose that is a creature. That is a WoW creature, it looks like. Let's get out of here. Bye. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving. Johan. Johan is remotely locked. Try to remember that. Ooh. Anything to touch? Anything to touch in here? Whoop. Thought I saw something glowing. Okay. And I believe that's where I came from. Yeah, because that's the dive room. That's dispatch. Dispatch. Haven't been in here. Let's see what we got here. Boop. Can't read that shit. Post-impact notes. Minor structural damage. Radio knocked out. Communications recovered. Omicron and the rest of Pathos 2 are alright. Cross-site radio failing. Lumar probes keeps losing the link. Urgent fix needed. Tau can't retrieve the climber until the link is working. Visited by SSE. Volchek. Dahl and Holland. System of bi-weekly visits established until communications. Lumar back at 100%. Evacuation of Tau ordered. We're all leaving for Omicron. Swarmed by monsters and no radio. We're fucked! September 15th, that's not far off. Transmission. Oh, I have been in here. I just missed that note. I see. Have I? Oh, maybe I just didn't look at everything. I don't think I looked at everything. Okay. Ho ho. Ho ho! I'll go in the infirmary. What did you miss? I walked through the scary water. And there was an anglerfish and it scared me. Hey, you're a human.
You're different.
Oh great, I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I?
Make yourself at home.
I could disable life support.
Me.
I'm not gonna do that. Unless the game makes me. Arc status, running.
Nice suit. Used to have one just like it.
Pictures of nature.
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm looking for progress. Shh.
Can I help you with anything?
Leave me be. I am just snooping. Is that you?
Soup!
Soup? Yeah, I'm restoring your files. You seen the live action parts?
Soup!
Might have missed them. That's okay. I'm playing this blind, so. Emergency Food by Nadine Masters. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. Last accessed by Sarah Lindwall. Nutrition Through the Veins by Richard Holland. A manual on how to keep unconscious or comatose colleagues fed through intravenous drip. Last accessed by Sarah Lindwall. Are you Is this Sarah? Post-construction alterations by Astrid Creer. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed in Lift Delta. Last access by Catherine Chun. It's gotta be Sarah. Are you Sarah? Can I talk to you?
Are you human?
Sarah Lindwall.
Yep.
Payload technician at your service.
Intravenous? Okay, cool,
Rare
thank you.
sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here.
I saw another one,
Most of them
Simon.
are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun at Phi. Launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
If I knew you'd come, I would have cleaned this place up a little bit. I still can't believe you're the last one. It's crazy. I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
Sarah. It would be a mercy, you think? What if she's not the last human being? Okay, there's the cargo thing I need. What do you guys think? Is this really an existence you want to live out the rest of your life, though? Is this really what you, like... just to be, like, left alone? In this goop prison? Oh, God. She asked nicely. She's willing. Nightbot, this isn't the time to talk about my body pillow. Alright. I agree with you guys. I think this would... I think this is what we have to do. I'm sorry, Sarah.
Would you stay with me, please?
Yes. Absolutely.
It won't be long now. Just... please, just stay.
I will do this for you. I will hold your hand.
Crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30.
Ah. But Sarah, turning 30's great.
Wish I could have died at home with my friends.
Nah, you're with me. I'm your friend now. Don't worry about it.
Been to Greenland?
Oh.
It's very beautiful.
I should visit in your honor.
Well, at least when you get out of the city.
Yeah.
Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great place. Or rather, it was a great place.
Comet.
Before the comet ended it all.
Comet? I'm sure that was brought up and I forgot,
You know
but...
what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
Okay, Sarah. You going? She's gone.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Oh, that'd be fucked if you just heard your conversation over again, though. Can you imagine? Oh, that would be really fucked up if they didn't really tell you about the black boxes and this was like the moment that you found out that's what that was. Can you imagine that shit?
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this.
Okay, how do I do this? Oh, it's a lift. There's the lift right here. Okay. Oh, okay. I see now. No, come back. Come back. Yeah. Alright. Get in there. And go to the dive room. There we go. I understand now. I understand. When I needed it, I understood. I'm glad I got to spend her last moments. But yeah, no, imagine if like they didn't tell you and like that happened and you just heard your like the last few bits of your conversation again and that was when the realization like dawns on you. Like, oh, I'm hearing everybody's final moments, like if you didn't already put it together at that point. Where was the okay, dive room. Here we go. Alright, come on. Alright. Put you there. And attach. There you go.
Boo. 15.
15! Thank you for the 15 months. God damn. Hello, Val. We're experiencing sadness. It's great! Unable to equalize pressure. I guess I have to do that myself. Porque how? Any levers or switches of any kind? Let's see. Store's locked. Can't do anything with that. Arc is here. I'm at a loss. Unless there's just something I'm missing. Maybe. Yep, that's what I was missing. Must fill with water. This doesn't seem good. Oh. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, you know, just pull the pipes. Hello. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, you know, we'll be fine. We're a robot. We don't need to breathe. Any other pipes I need to pull? It is very blurry and hurts my eyes. This vaguely reminds me of the car crash scene in Shattered Memories. Just because the water is rising and I don't know what to do. Just rip the pipes out of the walls, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, there we go. Whoa! That was dumb and stupid. But probably what I had to do. Is it gonna be like, you died? Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. Okay, I'm gonna follow it. Okay, this is neat. We swim, but they're walking in the water. Oh, the ambience is so good. These vibes are truly immaculate. Yeah. Don't go too fast. Don't go too fast. Toggle. Alright. Come back. Come back. Love the ambulance of this game. It's great. Okay. So we have reached a point where we cannot follow. So there's a way to get up here. Can you blast this? Can you blast this hole? For me? 'Cause I can't. This is ruining the flow. I'm trying to look for another way. I'll find it. That's right, I have a flashlight. Es difícil. Ooh, 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 a little claustrophobic. Ooh. Ooh. Guys, we found our hole. Okay. Scary. Scary water. Scary water. Alright. Shoutouts to our hole. Haven't been a whole lot of holes in this game. So I'm glad we found one. Oh, thanks. Ugh. Flashing images in this game, folks. That just says fucking Yami. Why does it say Yami? Does Yami also mean open? Let's go here first. Yami means darkness, by the way. That was the kanji for darkness. That voice, is that WoW? I hadn't figured that out yet. I imagine that's what they're going for, perhaps. Unless they have said who that is. And I forgot. Probably is the WoW because I've been sticking my arm in it this whole game. So I imagine that is going to have payoff. And the payoff is likely gonna be that the WoW has infected my brain. By the way, if you're new to watching this game, all this clumpy, glowy stuff, this is WoW. W-A-U, which I forget what it stands for. It's like a robot cancer. It infects all the robots with sentience. I don't remember exactly what the deal is with it, but it's funky. Yeah, I think this voice started happening like last stream. But I really don't think that they've like revealed like what that voice is supposed to be. But I think that's a good theory. Okay. Good noises. A little fucked up. Little fucked.
Just tell me what you want.
I need you to stop the WoW.
Okay, probably not the WoW.
What?
Then.
How?
The enslaved protein slush.
Could still be it.
Is the noose from which the WoW will hang itself.
What are you talking about?
As soon as I came to in Omicron, I tried to tell them to make the toxin that would make their WoW wither, but they didn't understand. They put it inside the cabinet. It was so infuriating. They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the WoW shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake, Simon. Now strike at the heart.
I'm a dead body full of goop. That's what happened last stream.
What the hell is that?
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2.
Yeah.
All you need to do is poison the imprint, and the heart will unwillingly spread it across Pathos 2, killing it. Feed it, Simon. Push your arm into the heart.
You know what? I guess. Oh, this is the most sphincter-looking one. No, I think that voice was the WoW.
Please, I did what you wanted.
You did good, Simon. But you can't leave. The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
Oh God!
Fish. Alright. Let's go this way. Ooh. Ooh, that's flashing images right there. Ooh. Oh, alright. Okay, he's gone. I'm running. I'm running. I'm going. I'm going. Blue. Ah. What does this do anything for me? Okay. Continue. Get out. Going. What? Are you speaking to me? That sounded vaguely like a voice. I'm going. Oh. Getting out of here. He's trying to tell me about my extended warranty. Oh, Christ on a cracker. Christ on a cracker. That thing is large. Okay. Alright. It's okay, we're safe. Okay, so I guess we killed the WoW by feeding it our hand, maybe. Dude that was trying to get us to kill it also got killed by big wormfish. Whoop, 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 loaded. Alright. And, the Ark was on a little track.
This has to be fine, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Yeah, we'll find it. So the Ark is around here somewhere. Still haven't seen Catherine this stream. I guess we'll see her someday. Like now.
Chris, what the hell happened happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing. I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
We'll find it. There's a loading dock. What is this?
Alright. Phi is up and running.
Cool. Thank you.
A satellite is loaded.
Oh, everything's so bright.
The shell is accelerating.
Now you guys can't see the brightness.
Enough momentum to escape Earth's gravity is gained before progression.
Oh, it's so bright.
Reaching space, the satellite will shed the shell and unfold.
Guys can't even see the fucking graphic.
Onboard thrusters settle the satellite into an orbit.
Sorry, it's so bright. Is that it?
A satellite is loaded.
Neat. Yeah, So the first stream I did of this, nobody could see anything. And I had to put a filter on so people could actually see. So I think I'm gonna adjust the color correction a little bit more because it's fuck. Yeah. I wonder if I should just do this in game. It still sucks. Here, I'll just put it here. And color correction. Whip. Actually, what happens if I just turn this off? Hold on. I'm just curious. That looks fine. Alright, I think we have surpassed the need for the filter. Okay. Alright. Staff activity. Unsigned R. Herber visit. One last visit. Well, when it gets dark, let me know. Mission completed. Mission completed. Mission completed. Reveal. Mission completed. On hold, on hold. After 10 years of impeccable operation, the Omega space gun will shut down, but it took an apocalypse to be made redundant. Okay.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt we'll be able to repair one of those.
Okay. Ba -ba -ba. Ba -ba -ba -ba. Yeah, we don't need to be here. Service area. Yeah, the game hasn't been super dark lately.
Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
Time is it? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Rations already moved to Tau. Get your ass back there if you're hungry. Okay. Nada. Alright.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I?
Simon.
Who am I?
Oh, damn. It's still alive. It's still sucking on my arm. Huh. Weird. Okay. Strange.
It's crazy to think where I am. Not only is this the future, it's in the middle of the sea. I know nothing of this time or what the world looks like.
Not much to brag about now. Before the comet, I guess it was okay.
Yeah. Better not oversell it. Might change my mind about the Ark.
You seriously not gonna tell me what happened to your arm?
I had to make a quick stop at Site Alpha to help kill the WoW.
What? How? Why?
Stop it from torturing the memory of humanity.
Thank you for the
Let's
triangles.
just get back to work.
Apple
What
banana
will you do when you
fritters.
get into the Ark? What's the first thing?
Make sure the Ark is safe, stabilize flight path, activate solar panels.
Oh, what's the first human thing you're gonna do?
Oh. Watch the clouds go by? Does that count?
I'd say so.
Climbing the ladder now with my fucked up arm. Oh, banana fritter sounds good. What a thrill. Thrill of what? Okay. Got going on here. In this here room. Still gotta find the Ark wherever it went. We'll go out here. There's also this room over here, which I'm gonna open. I'll go here first. Because there's a wow. Yeah, the game makes you slow down after you lose your arm. Well, neat. Made pulled pork yesterday. Oh man. Okay, so I do the HelloFresh thing. And sometimes they have like sponsored like celebrity or movie recipes, themed recipes, which is silly and stupid. But they had a recipe that was sponsored or like I guess overseen by T-Pain or something. And I was like, that sounds great. And it was like a shredded chicken sandwich. Holy fuck, man. It was so fucking good. And I'm gonna make it again.
I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
Right. I'll go pick it up.
It was like spicy chicken seasoned with like paprika and chili pepper. And Frank's Red Hot. And you made like garlic butter to brush onto the buns. Oh! Something about that, man. It was so fucking good. T-Pain sandwich. T-Pain has good taste, man. He also, like, there was, like, pineapple slaw. I don't even know how much say T-Pain had in this recipe. But, T-Pain, if you're out there, it was a good fucking sandwich. And I'm gonna make that shit again. For sure. Okay, let's go this way. No? Yeah, the concept of HelloFresh is a really interesting one, or at least like recipes that can just get sent to you. And with how expensive fucking groceries are nowadays, it's like it helps. It's surprisingly cheaper in a lot of ways. Energy Pal. Energy Pal. Alright, okay. Mm-hmm. Is there a place to put this? Yes. Also known as a battery. Energy Pal. No payload. Fuck. Interesting. Okay. Is there another place I can put this battery? Perhaps? That's where it came from. You're blocking the Energy Pal thing, but there is this. So, I'm gonna go get the thing. Because... Oh, let me touch this body.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them. To launch it. Out there, it's hope. Down here, it's a fucking terrarium waiting to die with the rest of us.
Come on, Catherine. It's not asking much. Let's just think about it before we risk the only hope humanity has to survive this hell.
No, we launch it today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark! I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
What the fuck did you do?
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Catherine.
Oh God. Catherine.
Did you say something?
It's you. You had an accident.
What are you... Oh. You mean Catherine?
Yep.
Don't worry, it's better this way.
Don't worry, it's better this way. I'm now a robot. Woo! Okay, that's where I got it. Yeah, I feel a lot of the price of HelloFresh is you're paying for, like, the convenience and the time saving. Because, yeah, if you just go out and you buy the ingredients yourself, it is gonna be cheaper.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident.
No!
They were just trying to stop you from launching.
That was purposeful. They said it was an accident, but it wasn't.
We got the Ark back.
Good job, Simon. Take it to the assembly space and load the bullet. How could they kill me?
Catherine.
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just
the different dialogues loading.
Come on, don't do this to yourself.
Okay, can I also grab this? I'll have to grab it later, but I'll come back. Get away from me!
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
Yeah.
There were some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one, someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel even worse.
Yeah, logical response to that, Catherine.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky, we just gave humanity a new chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
All right, launch. Launch that bad boy through the space gun.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Combat up and we'll head out to the gun.
All right. Let's go, Catherine. Let's go, baby. I had to go up the ladder. That's right. Somehow my sense of direction is okay today. Sean! I kind of want to stream Heavy Rain someday, but I really don't want to give that man money. There are ways.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean, it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
I wasn't listening. I was thinking about Heavy Rain. Where do I go? Loading dock? Physical copy? Well, I also don't want to encourage other people to buy it, is the other thing. Like, I've never actually played it. I've seen a lot of it. I know it's terrible. I know David Cage is terrible. But it's funny to laugh at his games. That is where I just came from. I wasn't listening. What did she say? Where do I go? I hate my brain sometimes. I just don't listen. We gotta go to the gun. Like where I just was. Or over here. There's a door, okay, on the bottom level. Okay, no, it's not gonna let me do that because that's where I came from. Okay, fine. I'll go down. This level. I think Taryn did play Heavy Rain recently, yeah. There we go. Jason! Man. Someday I want to make Detroit Become Human, but good. Visually, that game was beautiful, and I feel like there were good ideas, but they weren't executed well. Let's get wet! You are absolutely right. We're getting wet. Alright. Bow. Bow. Ba-ba-bum.
Oh. I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
We're going into the Ark.
Have a seat.
Are you copying me into the Ark? And leaving this Simon to die forever? Is this the end?
As
Are
good
we
as it's
done?
gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me. Here's the bullet. Oh, I have to fucking grab it, huh? Oh, I see. I understand now. I thought I was just watching it happen. It's a crane game. That's cute. Alright, get in there. There we go. Alright. I didn't know it would rotate like that, but okay.
There we go.
The final boss of SOMA.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Launch. Which button? There are two. Okay. This is the only one it's letting me do.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
Yeah, we have time.
10 seconds. 9.
Oh no!
8, 7.
Oh no!
6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5. 4. 3.
Come on, load!
2.
Woo! Alright.
Yeah, we made it!
But I'm stuck here.
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still here, because that was a copy.
Still here. Catherine? Catherine?
She's probably also still
I'm
here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron, just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No, this is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survived, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied. And I believed in you.
She didn't lie.
I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck!
Bye, Catherine.
Catherine?
Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
She's gone. Hey! What a fucked up ending. Oh my god. There was a conversation on the Castle Super Beast podcast about a situation like this. If I was a clone stuck on Mars and the original was on Earth, I would hijack a starship to fly to Earth. God. I am sure there are multiple endings too. God damn. I knew, like, from the get-go this was gonna be a pretty tragic story, and what a way to fucking end. Oh, this music! Fucking beautiful. Enjoy the rest of your life at the bottom of the ocean alone, fucker! God. But yeah, no, this game had, it had wonderful vibes, and, like, I like tragic stories, I do. And, like, I feel like this did it in a very, like, good way. I feel like sometimes... Thank you for the 100 bits, Mayu. Congratulations on witnessing the birth of Simon Software 2.0, traveling through space. Yeah. Sometimes I really did feel like they were just being fucking mean with me having to unplug the robots, especially when you, like, realize pretty immediately that they're just people. And the whole, like, having to run, was his name Brandon? The simulation of Brandon over and over again and figure out how to manipulate him into giving you the cipher. That was fucked up. And there were a lot of moments where it felt like they were purposefully being mean in their game design and storytelling. But I feel like it was also an interesting way to kind of, like, show, like, through the gameplay that, like, Simon is, like, becoming, like, inhuman in a way. Especially as the game progressed. Or you could even argue with the way, like, things progressed, especially because the first few, like, deaths that you had to do were, like, pretty fast. Oh gee, there's after credits. Oh, Am I Catherine? No, I'm not Catherine. Who am I?
Whoa.
Oh, I'm in the Ark.
Did it work?
Mother Simon. Where am I? I don't have a flashlight. I will talk more in a bit. Maybe I'll have more thoughts. He made it. Water physics. It's like the real world, but better. I'm gonna take my time with this, because I have like an hour left when I would usually stop. Uh-oh. Welcome. If you are reading this, you have successfully entered the Ark. This survey is designed to give the developers a better understanding of your subjective experience and how to improve your well-being. Please continue with the survey. Oh, I did this survey earlier. Oh. I feel invigorated. A better version of myself. How would you describe your mental condition? I feel normal. How would you describe your senses? As expected, normal. How would you describe the sensation of your new condition? It's pleasant. Are you troubled by the fact that you are no longer strictly human? I feel fine. How do you perceive your new existence? It's not that. It's like being born all over again, a complete do-over. Do you think this new existence will be a life worth living? Just as much as my previous life? I don't know. Maybe we can find a new sense of meaning in this world. Would you rather be removed from the project and accept death? No. Oh, I'm gonna round the corner and it's gonna be beautiful. Am I gonna find Catherine? Catherine!
Catherine?
Catherine! Oh, you look like the Wii Fit
Catherine!
instructor.
I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
Pathos.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Is it? What happens when a fucking meteor crashes into the Ark? Satellite. Done. Blip. Gone. Thank you for the triangles. Okay, this is cool and all, but where are the video games? You are the video game! Yeah, Earth fucked. In the Ark, you are the video game. How often is it in science fiction that there is some sort of, like, vessel that people retreat to, that is called the Ark? Because there was also the Ark in Halo, wasn't there? Go straight into the sun! The final boss was the depths of the ocean. Can I be Luigi? Crypto Luigi? I just bought more land in the metaverse. Is that it? Fairly common trope, like in that 2012 movie, those have arcs. Yeah. There's Titan AE. It wasn't called the Ark, though. I don't think it was just called the Titan. But it was her face. Her face is complete. It's a little strange looking, but it's Catherine. My question is this: if they're both digital copies of themselves, why did they need to perform a scan at all? I don't know. Woman.exe. It's one thing with a human brain, but you're already dealing with native digital data. Why did they need to perform a scan at all? Well, I mean, I guess it's just the copies of, like, what they are in the moment. They're updating their memories. You know? I don't know, something like that. It's so fascinating to me. Anyway, I have an hour left. I don't know what to do now. What should I do? Should we contemplate life? We can also, like, talk more. I was gonna say more stuff about this game. What was I saying? Fucking... Okay, so there were a few things that were set up pretty brilliantly. Like, I was talking about, like the mean shit that they did, where you had to unplug robots even though you knew they were, like, people, and end their lives. And there was, like, a lot of, like, morality, like, gray morality with that, because, like... What do you want to do? Do you want to just leave Sarah, like, dying and on life support in this cramped little room, like, the rest of her life, and she just dies slowly? No. No, you don't want to do that. I thought it was pretty brilliant how, like, they set up... There were, like, so often times where you had to unplug a robot ending its life or injuring it in some way to get the power supply to open a door or something. And so they conditioned you to, like, do that automatically, to the point that where there was that point with Robin where I just assumed that I needed to do that for the power supply. And I just went for it. I was like, all right, here I go. And then I realized I didn't have to do that. And that was, like, a brilliant way to set up me, the player, starting to feel more inhuman. And that is a very, like, that is a very prominent theme in this game, because you're not human technically anymore. You are a human brain simulation. You're a copy of someone's brain from 100 years ago in a meat suit. And so that really is a pretty fucking brilliant way to incorporate that and translate that to the player and make you feel that transformation, like you are going under that transformation. Thank you for the triangles. Can't remember if I asked you ever played and finished Nier Automata. No! I've never played it. I don't know hardly anything, but I know it's about AI. Post-human life. Oh! I love AI. I love it. So my thoughts on this game are similar to the movie 9. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I saw it in the theater. It was very strange. They found something capable of creating life, similarly to the source they'd lost, but rather than nurturing it, assisting it, recognizing its potential in the face of the apocalypse, they see it as an abomination and destroy it. And these guys don't even have the excuse. The 9 robots did that, and it cost them their souls. Yeah. It was a fucking wild movie. I think it was a standout, like, Tim Burton film, because that was a Tim Burton film, right? Hang on. You know what? Let's actually close the game and we can just switch to just chatting. I'm gonna switch to just chatting. Let me do that real quick. Done. Alright, let's go over here. Ba, 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 ba. And now I'm in the wrong place. Hang on. Woo. Better? Okay. Sure. Music. 9 was definitely a standout Tim Burton film for me. I don't really like Tim Burton movies. Probably a controversial take. Normally, I don't like Tim Burton movies, but I liked 9 okay. Different creator? Hang on. Hold on. Did Tim Burton do 9? What did he do in it? I know he did. Oh, it was produced by him. Okay. That's different. He just got the money for it. Just like Nightmare Before Christmas was produced by him and not directed by him. That was Henry Selick, I think. In a world where no one is there to give orders and you must figure everything out by yourself, can artificial life built for war find happiness and meaning? Yeah. 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 I love that shit. It's really cool. Originally a short film. You know what? as cool as that movie was, I think it would have worked better as a short film. I think it would have worked better as a short film. No hate, but short films are... Sometimes they get the point across in a better, more succinct way. Or not sometimes, that's generally the whole purpose of a short film. There was, the other thing that, like, struck me in Soma was, the thing with Sarah, where you had the choice, and also the thing with, you know, the Simon copy, the one that you were copied from, where you had the choice to either, like, let them live or kill them, essentially. Have that be, like, a mercy kill, basically. And in those moments, it was like a morality kind of, like, test. And, it really... The game does a really good job of, like, making you question, humanity. And your morality. And all that. It's really good at, reaching out and making you question all these things and not just have this character questioning everything. I don't think, like, Simon said some lines that were really powerful and, like, drove the story, but they didn't, like, shove it down your throat, I don't think. Need to go and do some morning chores? Enjoy the rest of your day, Mayu. Thanks for stopping by. Can said artificial life break free of the propaganda that tells them they're not alive? Yeah. Just the rat encounter was the short film. That's interesting. The fucking following the lights sequence, that was really well done. And very fucking mean that they put that anglerfish. And I saw the light from the anglerfish and went toward it, and it was an anglerfish. I was pissed. Because they're like, follow the light, follow the light. Alright, brilliant scare. Brilliant setup for a scare. But yeah. That anglerfish was pretty crusty looking, but I also have the graphics turned down a little bit. That moment with Sarah, like when you unplug the life support and she asks you to stay with her. I normally in games, I am a fucking bastard. I am so fucking mean. You guys saw me last game I streamed on Monday. I had no qualms just dropping a bowling ball on a pixelated cat. I had no qualms, but part of it was it's a pixel art game. If that looked like a real-ass cat, I would have had more trouble. But I have no qualms generally being an absolute bastard in games, but there was no way I wasn't going to stay in that room with that woman. That woman was a real-ass woman. In that moment, I was like, fuck that. I'm staying here. I'm listening to every word she says. I don't give a fuck if she's fictional. She's not. She is here, and I'm here with her, and I'm listening to her, and I want to comfort her. That game kind of drove you crazy, too? No, that was before I started going crazy. If you missed the house stream, you didn't miss much except me getting really angry at bad game design. There was zero reason to kill WoW, and I'm mad about it. If you don't want it having access to human consciousness while it navigates how to create, then that's one thing. But destroying a new seed of life? Literally, why? Yeah, the WoW kind of confused me. It was like, okay, what was the deal with the WoW? It was like, they kept calling it, like, Catherine kept calling it, like, a cancer. And from what I understood, it was spreading to all of the machines. Like, it made the, Dumbat or whatever, sentient, essentially. Was it, like, spreading other, like, copies of people to the machines? That's what was happening, right? God damn. That's so hecking rad. I love that you had that reaction. I would question like the actual morality of somebody if they played this game and in that moment where Sarah is like, stay with me please, they just left. I would not talk to that person. Like normally I'm like, it's not real, it's a video game, who cares? No! No! I didn't know shit about Sarah, but I was like, this is important to me. No! The game does such a good job at making everything feel so incredibly tangibly human, despite the only actual, like, humans, like, the only person you really speak to and have a conversation with is Sarah. There was that woman earlier who was hooked up to the lung machine thing. I don't know why fucking Simon forgot about her, but goddamn. I don't think he was copying the same person multiple times, if I recall correctly. I think though WoW was sort of automated. It had a directive to preserve human life, so it mindlessly did that without any sort of thought about what kind of life it might be, to just keep everything it finds on life support. Okay, I can see that with like how many like bodies I was finding just laying around that were still breathing, and it was like they were all like connected to the WoW. That's fascinating. That's such a fascinating sci-fi concept. Like an apocalyptic sci-fi concept. That's why it's compared to a cancer, because cancer cells duplicating. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. And it was like, it itself was an AI like designed to, you know, preserve human life, and it just did it in a fucked up weird way. So like, I guess my other question is, there was like fucked up shit with like, what was his name? Akers was basically like a carcass, shambling about. There was some deal with him, like, I guess he became immortal thanks to the WoW. I'm gonna guess like all the like ghost-like specter things that we encountered, that was their deal too, because there was that one guy, the naked guy, who had the fucked up weird WoW head with the lights. So I'm guessing that is kind of like what that was doing too, is they're just like basically reanimating corpses, which is interesting. It's very interesting. Fuck. No, also I forgot to mention, if anybody wants to name a chicken or two, I am literally right at the point in Story of Seasons. Like, I stopped right when the sprites were like, you have a new friend! Chicken! And so I stopped. Just in case anybody wanted to name a chicken today. Or tomorrow. It can wait. Switch is just docked right now. That's part of why I don't think it makes sense for all of them to be hostile. Yeah. It really doesn't make sense for any of the... Like, the only creatures it makes sense to be aggressive at all is, like, the sea creatures. Were there sea creatures I missed? Was there a giant squid? Because if there was a giant squid, I'm pretty upset if I missed a giant squid, because I love giant squids. Like, I actually love giant squids. They're scary as fuck, but if I saw a giant squid, I'd be really excited and really scared at the same time. I love giant squid. Fucking, I have a funny childhood story, speaking of giant squid. But scary Splatoon. My brother is and was very strange. God, it's one of the fucking lo-fi hip-hop songs that has words in it. This always bothers me. I'm gonna delete it from my playlist. I didn't know it had words. Get out. Okay, you better not have words. If you have fucking words, I'm gonna be so upset. So my brother was a very strange child. He's still very strange. Adult. But he was a very strange child. And he would go from an obsession to an obsession constantly. My brother's also incredibly autistic. But he heard about the giant squid. The legendary giant squid. For some reason, he thought it was called the big giant squid. Specifically. And he decided he wanted to be called Big Giant Squid and Big Giant Squid exclusively. For a while. I don't remember how long. But it was a while. And it was pretty funny. Hey, Tazara. We're just chatting. I was talking about squids because there might have been a giant squid. But there wasn't. I beat the game like an hour early. But yeah, my brother generally has had the same like flavor of special interests his entire life. Generally around sea creatures and bugs. And video games. But like weird obscure video games. Not the game obscure. Mostly shit like Oddworld. And there was some weird PlayStation claymation game that I can't remember the name of. I think it was like Monkey something. Not Monkey Island. That wasn't claymation. But yeah. The squid thing eats you if you are in the dark too long in that section. I am not gonna do that. I would like to see the squid, not in that context. No thank you. No thank you. What if I played Dredge? I have nothing left to do in Dredge. What if... I was about to say, what if I played Baldur's Gate? But Baldur's Gate is... I mean, I can turn the nudity off. But I'm in a very horny moment in Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe I can just make this a just chatting about Baldur's Gate 3. Neverhood. I think that sounds right. Hang on. Let me look it up. Skull Monkeys! That's why I was thinking of monkeys. The developers were called Skull Monkeys. It was published by DreamWorks. Fucking cool. Oh, that's the TV out in the living room. I'm hearing like noises and I'm like, what is that? Don't open the doors. Who's playing? Who's open? What the fuck is that? Is the TV just that loud? I don't even know. But who out there is playing Baldur's Gate 3? Anybody playing Baldur's Gate 3? Am I alone in this? It is not my usual type of game. I think I've mentioned this before. And I've also mentioned before, I've never been a huge fan of D&D. Because my DMs have always been shit. Like, D&D, like, through and through is just, pretend with numbers. It's just, you're playing pretend as an adult with dice and rules and rule sets and stuff. And I think that's a cool concept, but if you have a shit DM, the game can be ruined for you. And I always had a shit DM. My last DM was constantly railroading us, and it felt like we couldn't, you know, express ourselves whatsoever or do stupid shit whenever we wanted. If we wanted to be like, I want to cast Mage Hand on this thing. No, don't do that. I didn't write anything. Okay. Right. A good DM works with their players and makes something fun. Yeah. So I realized when I saw my friend posting about Starfield, which, from what I hear, Starfield is fine. It's just Skyrim, but in space. So they were talking about their experience with Starfield, and that's what it's called, right? Yeah, Starfield, the new Bethesda game. They were saying, like, it's really interesting how the game will give you so many tools that, like, you will think that you can use in an encounter. Be like, yes, I can use this manipulation thing to manipulate this person into doing the thing that I need to do, and then I don't have to do it, and I won't have to aggro anybody. No! The devs did not consider that the player would try to use these tools in these contexts. You also gotta improvise from time to time. Let me tell you some shit. I'm gonna shit talk right now. Holy fuck. So my last DM, okay, so there was a lore thing with my last character. Her name was Kashka. That's irrelevant. But Kashka was disguised as a drow, magically. She had a magic artifact that she wore that you needed to feed blood of whatever species you could, like, or race, whatever, that you could turn into to disguise yourself as that race. She was actually a Vespacrine, which I think was a homebrew race, which was basically a bee person. She was a wasp. She was a tarantula hawk, anthro, essentially. And she killed people and was in disguise to protect herself, because she was wanted. So she was disguised as a drow. I need in this call, I got D&D stories to tell. Maybe we can do that. But let me tell this story first. Okay. So Kashka had this artifact and was running out of drow blood. She had like 2 weeks of drow blood that she would feed this ring or earring or whatever. I don't know how a bug wears an earring, but whatever. And she was desperate to find another drow so she could look the same, because if her party members saw that she was suddenly not a drow anymore, she was a giant bug, they'd be like, what the fuck? Especially since the Vespa Killer is what they called her, was a well-known felon, was a well-known murderer. So she was like, fuck, I need to find some drow blood. We found a brothel. Also, let me unpin this. I'm gonna unpin this. Unpin this. Found a brothel. And so Kashka's like, perfect, I can find a drow, perhaps. And, so I was like, can I please, I like went to the person at the desk, I forget the name of the people that run brothels, asked her, do you have any drows that I could sleep with, basically. And, the DM was like, I didn't write a character sheet for any of the fucking characters. I was like, you don't need a character sheet, just fucking tell me. And they were like, oh yeah, sure, there was a drow. And I was like, can I please pay to sleep with the drow? And they were like, okay, here's the room. And I was like, can I take her blood? And then he was like, no, you can't. Anyway, we're gonna continue somewhere else. I was like, Jesus, just please improvise with me. This is a serious matter. And just my other teammates who didn't like know what the fuck was going on were just like, I don't understand. Because I was trying to be discreet. I wasn't trying, I was trying to, like, there's fucking talking in this one too. I'm skipping this one. I just wanted to fulfill my character's duty to stay a fucking drow. But no! Just say yes or no. Good lord. Yeah, exactly. We're playing games and play toys with me. If you wanted to write a book, then don't get us involved. It's fucking exactly. Ah! Okay, I should have had the angry face the whole time. But yeah, no. It felt very much like, all right, everybody, we're gonna play games together. We're gonna play toys. Here are all my toys. And then we were like, all right, I would like to play with... No! No! That's what it felt like every time we played D&D, and I hated it. And that's why I don't play D&D. Because it's really hard to find a good DM. And also, it takes so fucking long to play D&D. How many hours have I played Baldur's Gate? Like, spending several hours with a group of people playing D&D is fun, but it's also, like, socially exhausting. But playing several hours of Baldur's Gate is not socially exhausting, and is healing to my soul. How long have I played? 46 hours. Jesus Christ. Hey, Buzzy. Making me want to run something with you? That might be fun if I could, find the time for it. I would be interested in doing, like, probably, like, a one-shot. Just because, like I said, it takes too much time. Playing a game forever by myself, I feel perfectly content doing that. Playing a game with, like, 3 other people, I get exhausted. 2 p.m. to 8? Jesus! That's a long time, Evie. I don't have that kind of time. I have that kind of time to play Baldur's Gate by myself on my days off, but today didn't count. I played a lot of Baldur's Gate today, but I did also get a lot of work done. Oh. Hey Zeke, do you want to spill some tea? Do you want to spill some tea? Because I can just get you, like, I can just call. Why am I being... Oh, you're streaming in like 30 minutes. Aw, shit. Oh, God. Oh, wait. No, you're streaming in like 5 minutes. You did miss Soma. I beat it. It was fucked up. But if you have the tea to spill... You're scrambling in the kitchen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you have to stream the Ghostbuster... You've heard mixed opinions on Soma? For real? I've only heard good things. I really liked it. I thought it was wonderful. It was fucked up, but it was great. The ending was wonderful. I feel like they could have... Like, I feel like it would have been even better if they just left out the, like, quote-unquote good ending altogether. I don't know, but the fucking survey they did was, like, a repeat of the survey that you did earlier. Especially after the context of, like, you know, leaving that other Simon behind. Fucked up. That made me feel in a way. Ugh. Mixed feelings. Hey guys, my game should be coming out soon. People are testing it right now. You can find the page for the second game there. Oh, Observer! Observer! Was that the Bloober game? I definitely heard mixed opinions on that. As far as I know, people say that's like the one Bloober team that is halfway decent. But after hearing, like, the story of the game, I was like, oh, this is a really obvious metaphor and for something. Oh. Is it as ableist as the other ones? Observer? It's transphobic, let's put it that way. it has like a metaphor that can be taken as like this is a trans metaphor, and it has the trans monster metaphor that a lot of media, if not like accidentally, like a lot of the time it's accidentally, but they still should have thought about it. Protagonist is an asshole. The idea of humanity being inherently tied to the physical body is kind of some ableist bullshit going all the way back to Cyberpunk. There's reasons. Oh, Soma. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, like, Observer can be interpreted that way, but that's like the problem with a lot of Bloober games, is like your initial all their shit can be interpreted bad. There's a lot of shit that you see and you're like, that bad. So it's transphobic instead of ableist. There's gotta be ableism in there somewhere, honestly. I think, like, I've said it before, but a lot of the problem with Bloober games, from what I've heard and seen, is how soup. That's it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about it. No. The problem also, I'm just watching, Zeke, if you call me, or if you are down to call, because I know you said you were gonna stream. But don't worry about it if you have to stream. Anyway. Because I think I'm just gonna keep on fucking talking because I'm having a good time. Bloober Team makes everything pretty transparent and explicitly clear. There's no nuance. There's none. They try to be like, no, they don't even try. There's no nuance. And that's the thing about horror, is you need to have things be mysterious. You need to have things be implied. You need to leave things up to the imagination. But no, they don't do that. Because I've talked about it before. If you really think about it, the story to the medium, essentially, is verbatim the story of Silent Hill 1. However, Silent Hill 1 left out so many details, maybe could be interpreted in one way or the other, maybe implied some gross shit, mostly left everything up to the imagination, and I feel like it is better for that. However, fucking the medium was like, you know what? Let's take that story and make everything explicitly clear, and also fucking, I don't even want to say it. It pisses me off. I fear for the Silent Hill 2 remake, especially after how they handled the medium. Yeah, that's the thing. It really seems like they were like fans of the Silent Hill movie, which the movie kind of sucks. The second movie's even worse. I'm fearing, because we're watching that for movie night next week. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna spoil the medium. Who cares? I'm also gonna spoil the end of Silent Hill 1. It's old as fuck. And we've also played Silent Hill 1 3 times on the stream. It doesn't matter. I'm spoiling it. So, the end of the medium's fucked up. Essentially, you find out this big monster that's been killing everybody is the products of this poor girl who has been assaulted, and she's psychic. She has psychic powers, and released this monster from her mind after she was assaulted in response to being abused. And essentially, she tells you the only way to stop it is you have to kill me. Hands you a gun. Fucked up. And in those small moments, it kind of like frames everything as like blaming the victim of trauma for like hurting those around them. Here's the thing, and I've talked about this endless times. I feel like this could have been good. This could have been a good commentary on how, if you do not take care of yourself, if you do not process your trauma, because like traumatic moments can change you, and they can affect, like traumatic moments do change you, and they can affect the people around you if you do not process your emotions. If you don't do something about this, if you just hold it all in, you can explode on people. Like you can like lash out at people. This is a thing. This is a thing that can happen. However, the fact that it was framed this way makes it fucked up, and they didn't do it right. They didn't do it right. They could have, but they did not. They did not. I'm talking so much with my hands. I hope it's not messing up my model. How would you tell that story differently while having the monster be a victim of abuse? It would, like, you could do it in a way where, like, the fact that the monster was immediately let out as soon as she was a victim of abuse, as soon as she was abused, monster is free. It could have been, like, slowly, like a monster was being produced because she was holding it all in, or something like that. And then the ending could have been, like, a lot better if she wasn't, like, asking you for, like, assisted suicide. Like, that shit was what fucked me up. I saw a movie where a kid's dreams were being made real, so the solution was to help him cope with death. The monster was his memory of his mother dying from cancer, but understanding it and getting support changes his dreams. That is how they could have handled this better. That is how they could have handled this better. The goal of the game could have been to help, what was her name? Lilith? Something like Lily. That could have been it. Help Lily process her trauma instead of fucking kill her. Here's the ending to Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill 1, you got Alessa. She's gone through a lot of abuse. She's gone through, like, her mom is a cult leader who literally just had her, it's implied, had her so she could birth a god. Fucked up. Birthed this weird cult's god. Literally sets her house on fire with her daughter inside, which I think a similar thing happened to Lily. While she was in a bunker, it got caught on fire. So Alessa, you know, fucking released the darkness. I don't know if it's implied that it's like revenge or if it's just... No, I am a fake Silent Hill fan. I'm thinking more about the movie because I just watched it. So Alessa, like, projects half of her soul so she can't birth this evil god. She needs to be whole in order to do that. So she projects Cheryl out. Harry goes and raises Cheryl. Goes back to Silent Hill with Cheryl, and Cheryl merges with Alessa, and now Alessa is whole again, and as she's becoming whole, it is opening the rift to the Dark World, or the Other World, whatever you want to call it. And, that's all that is. It's not a trauma dimension. It's not her getting revenge like in the movie. It's just a trauma dimension, and you do have to kill her in the end of the game. I think no matter what ending you get, you have to kill Alessa Gillespie. You have to kill her. But in the good ending, she does give you a little baby. So that's good. I feel like killing the victim has to make it worse, like unleash the monster or something. You can't make the solution to kill the victim. Yeah. The other thing is, despite, you know, in the end, Alessa did have to be killed. She was the final boss. It wasn't like there was no focus put on it. Like, in order to stop this, you have to kill the girl. There was nothing. There was nothing like that. It was just, uh-oh, Alessa birthed the goat. Shit! We gotta kill it! And then she died in the process, and it was just a sad situation. The fact that the medium put so much focus on everything is what fucked everything up, I think. One of the many things that fucked everything up. I am saying so much. I'm so sorry. I'm talking so much. I am so full of energy. But good lord. You know, Zeke, if you're gonna stream, if you're not already streaming, I might just raid into you. Especially if you're playing Ghostbusters. I don't know if I have the energy to play Ghostbusters, but I'd be down to lurk while you're playing that. I'm a streamer, it's normal. I'm so into it. Like, Soma, like, filled me with so much inspiration, both, like, from a horror game designer, like, perspective. I really like playing horror games and, like, seeing how they set up scares, because that game did really good with that. So much. In the end, I hope that the new Silent Hill game from the director of Umineko is good, because it looks interesting. Yes! I'm excited for Silent Hill Forte. I'm really excited for that one. I've joked a lot about this. Like, what if it just ends up being a visual novel? Wouldn't that be funny? That would suck ass. As a visual novel game dev, that would suck ass. I don't want a Silent Hill visual novel. We've already had that. I don't want that. But I just recently played Higurashi Chapter 1, and that was a fucking wild ride. That was the slowest burn ever. Holy shit, that was an incredibly slow burn. God damn. Slower than that. Visual novel horror games are rare. The market needs more of them. Don't give me ideas. I mean, Mixed Feelings and Mixed Feelings 2 aren't horror games, but they do have that little splash, that little flavor. Just a little shake of tahine. They got that little bit of tahine horror. That spooky flavor, yeah. It's like a little bit of meta horror. I'm just looking at this fucking screenshot I sent. I do this thing whenever I test Mixed Feelings 2. There are points in the game where it prompts you to put in your name, and I always put a stupid fucking name. And so this time I put Sex Ripper in all caps and just sent it. That one scene with Kahira was definitely a bit of horror. Which one? Which one? Okay, there are like 3 possible things you could be talking about. The one where you get nasty. The one where you find out about her history. The one where you fly. I'm trying to be vague. I haven't played the demo because I don't know how much of the complete game there is. I want to experience the entire thing in one go. There's very little in the demo. The demo shows you like nothing. It shows you like the original choices you have for like each quote-unquote path, and then you go to the location and the character goes, "That's the end of the demo." There's like nothing. The one where you get nasty? I'm sorry, there's a scene where Kahira gets nasty with you. You canonically fuck the bird. She was standing over me like, she was not wiggling like that. What do you mean? It's scary? No. To some people, maybe. I thought it was hot. I thought it was hot. Personally. But I am attracted to Kahira. I like Bird Woman. She's a bitch, though. I hate that word, but Kahira is one of those. Made my heart race. Good, that was what I wanted. Maybe not scary, but oh boy! You don't have to make a purchase, you can make it free. I love... Okay. Is this a mixed feelings chatting stream now? I fucking love Kahira. I love all of them. And I've said it before, Perry... Pahira. Perry is my least favorite. I'm sorry, Perry. I'm sorry, Perry. Perry annoys me the most. Perry, like, does things that, like, make me go, fuck. I thought that it was, you know, a bad interaction. Yeah, a bit. Listen, it was 100% consensual. It was. It was. I will say that. It was consensual. I would not put a non-consensual blackout sex scene in my game. Perry... I think the reason Perry, annoys me so much is because I used to be like Perry. And that's why I made Perry the way they are. I wanted all these characters to be relatable in some way. And Perry was relatable at one point in my life. And that's why Perry annoys me. Perry's the worst! Maybe it was stupid of me to assume that Kahira did something against the wishes of the main character. It was not stupid. A lot of people actually thought that. It was a bit forceful, but no, it was still, like, consensual. You can give consent in other ways. But body language, no. You can... The main character, was fine with it. I want to say that. Forceful, but they were good with it. They liked it. They enjoyed themselves, even. They were a little flabbergasted, but, you know. Could also just talk about mixed feelings. Fuck. Fuck, man. I'm so fucking excited because, pretty much have all the music done. There's, like, a secret track. Actually, a small secret track, and then a bigger secret track that Case needs to get done. And also, friends are, like, testing it. Also, if there's fucking anybody I know that is, like, at least mutuals with me that would be interested in just testing the game, thumbs up. You can DM me. Yes. I'm kind of scared because I should probably, like, after it's, like, tested and stuff, I'm definitely gonna go through it again and read it slowly to myself because I'm kind of, like, desensitized to it all. Oh, eyes emoji. Eyes emoji. Mutuals on what platform? Any. Basically any. But, oh, two eyes emojis. Oh, there was a stupid thing. There was a stupid problem that I ran into, recently, where, so Jax suggested, I put in an option to turn flashing lights off. And I was like, that's a great idea. And I should probably also make a 1.2 for the first game that has that option as well, now that I know how to do it. I was so fucking proud of myself. I went into the screens.rpi and I looked at, like, where the options were on. And I figured out by myself how to get the flashing on and off options in there. And I had to make it, like, persistent data. However, the problem was, and also the buttons worked. They worked. And they were connected to the code in the game. The problem was, it did not pick on or off as default. So it just did nothing. Because what it would do when it was off is instead of flashing images, it would do, like, for half a second, a black screen instead. Which I felt was, like, a lot less abrasive, if that makes any sense. So I was struggling. I was like, what the fuck? Why? And then I found out, I learned yesterday, when you have persistent data, it is at first set to none. So in order, like, you have to, like, basically put a line of code in that says if persistent dot flashing equals none, then flashing equals 1, which would make flashing images the default. So I put that in, and it worked. So I'm thankful. That took me so long to figure out. Was it hard to do an entirely new cast? Not really. Funny enough, the cast of this game felt a lot easier to write. Like, Dandy's lines especially just kind of came to me. And it's kind of weird because when I go back and read Dandy's lines sometimes, I'm like, did I fucking write this? Like, everything just felt like it just flowed naturally. Gotta initialize your variables. Yeah, no, somebody helped me. I posted about it on Blue Sky, and a friend reposted it, and then somebody saw it and gave me the syntax. So I learned something, and I also fixed that. The only other things that need to get done is there's like a few, like 2 little voice clip things that I need to do, which is like a yawn noise and a yeah noise for Zale. And Case and I and like some friends were gonna go into the theater and record surround sound oming. And that was gonna be cool. Because that is a thing we used to do way more often in the theater before work was getting done on it. And that was an experience, and I wanted to put it in my game. Gotta cook, catch y'all around. See ya, Val. I slapped my desk, and I realized, oh, I have a mic. Feel like I could really see where some parts of yourself in history were being put in the original cast, and the new one feels so different. Though, to be fair, I haven't met them yet. You'll see. Every project I work on always has some sort of character that is some sort of projection of myself, whether it's intentional or unintentional. Silas was the first game's self-insert. Unintentional self-insert, for sure. I should have stopped recording. I'm gonna stop recording now. You know what? Nah, this is gonna be bonus at the end of the SOMA stream. Maybe people will be interested. Maybe they'll watch it. I don't know. But Silas was definitely like a projection of myself when I was younger. For sure. Silas, that, like, so much so that, like, my roommate, actually, like, my old roommate, tested the game and was like, Silas is just you. And I was like, oh! I feel like the self-insert now is Zale. And, like, more current me. Zale is, like, more current me, maybe. Oh my god. Kahira is definitely based on, like, shitty weebs that I have known in my life. Definitely. Definitely based on shitty weebs that I have known. Perry is not based on any, like, Well, Kahira isn't either, but Perry isn't based on any, like, one person. But Perry is, like, an amalgamation of, like, the timid sort of behavior, like the, what is the word? Playing the victim. Perry is the kind of person who would be like, should I eat this thing that's bad for me? And you'd be like, I don't know, Perry, you do what you want. And Perry would be like, I don't know, I think I'm gonna eat this. Be like, Perry, you do what you want. And then Perry, like, later is like, oh god, I feel so sick. Oh no, I feel so sick. And it just makes it the worst, like, your worst problem. Perry is one of those people that is like, wants you to feel guilty for not, for decisions that they made. It's like a weird, like, unintentionally manipulative kind of, like, behavior. Does this make sense? Am I making any sense right now? We've all met people like this, I feel. We've all met people that are just, like, they just try to, like, tee up everything. Yup, okay, cool. So you know what I'm talking about. Former friend was like that in some respects. Yes, I think we've all known a Perry. There's this thing I think about a lot. Narcissism. That's the thing I think about a lot. Narcissism can form in, like, many different ways in people. And I feel like Kahira and Perry are both incredibly narcissistic in completely opposite ways. Kahira is narcissistic in the sense where she is obsessed with herself and only is in it for herself. Perry is obsessed with hating themselves. And that is another form of narcissism. You are still obsessed with yourself, you're obsessed with hating yourself, and you're obsessed with making everyone hate you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I think that is just another form of manipulation. And generally, like, when people are manipulative, they don't realize it. I don't think Kahira realizes it. And I think Kahira just recently realized it, that she, like, her behaviors are shitty and manipulative, and is still trying to break those habits. And Perry doesn't even fucking know. And I think that's why, like, Perry annoys me more than Kahira. Like, Jet and I have talked about this before. Kahira actually shows, like, a want to, like, change and be a better person and change her behaviors. She is having a hard time because that's how she grew up. Perry doesn't really seem aware at all that their behavior is shit. There are some people I have a lot of love for, like Perry, but I just can't be around them a lot. Yeah. I have known a lot of people that are like this, and I just have to be like, dude, you gotta figure shit out. Abusive narcissistic husband, so yeah. Never thought of self-hate being a form of narcissism. It, like, as somebody who was a chronic self-hater for a while, it definitely is some form of narcissism, I think. They just want stuff and they know how to make people do what they want. Yeah. It's fucked up, dude. It's so weird. Like, people are so strange, but we all, like, learn from each other, and there's always gonna be, like, you gotta break habits. You gotta stop being shitty. You gotta realize you're being shitty. And, goddamn, man. I ended up talking for an hour. Self-hate as a form of narcissism. That's interesting. Yeah, because you're, like, still obsessed with yourself. Like, this is maybe a hot take, but, like, narcissism is not about loving yourself. It's about being obsessed with yourself. That's from what I know. That's what it's about. And when you are obsessed with making the topic about how everything's your fault, that's narcissism, baby. Narcissism. We've all met and probably been those people that whenever something goes wrong, it's your fault. I still do this sometimes. Whenever something goes wrong, even if it isn't necessarily my fault, I will be like, fuck, man. I fucked up, even though I didn't do anything. You know? Ugh. I sure have known people who could never be wrong. I feel that, Evie. Man, I feel like I'm preaching a whole lot, but I mean, given the content of Mixed Feelings and Mixed Feelings 2, I feel like they're about these things, so always scared that I make things about myself. Never want to be that sort of person if I can help it. Yeah, that's a valid fear, especially with like, it pisses me off when people are like, whenever somebody is venting to you, just listen, don't make it about you. That always, like, a lot of people say that's like a really like neurotypical thing to say. I think it's less a neurotypical thing to say, and I think it's more of like a class thing. I feel like people like that are more upper class feel like exclusionist, like this exclusionism, if that's a fucking word, where they want to be the one with the thing they have. They don't want anybody to relate to the thing that they have. And I don't know why. I don't know if there's a science or a psychology to this, but I have noticed this personally with like friends that are like raised in like upper class. They don't want like anybody to relate to. This isn't true all the time, of course, but in my experience, that is what I have noticed. Wealthier people tend to just want to talk about themselves and they don't want anybody to relate to. I've always felt like the most human thing to do is when somebody is venting to you to be like, I feel that because I have felt this before, here's some context. Like whenever I vent to somebody and they share their experiences with me, I feel like that's how we make a connection, you know? You wouldn't understand response to people trying to make connections. Yeah. Ugh. We're all just venting. Yeah, you know, this is therapeutic. This is our aftercare for SOMA. SOMA was pretty fucked up, so this is how we're getting all our feelings out. Just listening to music now. What is there? I'm trying to think. There's more to talk about in here. Because it is past 9 now. Admittedly, I want to play more Baldur's Gate 3 so I can flirt with my wife more. Guys, I restarted a game so I could flirt with Karlak more because I got her pretty late. And so I didn't rack up enough affection with her, so, like, I missed out on, like, everything. So I was like, fuck it, and restarted. Dude! Okay, this is a Karlak stream now. Before I raid Zeke, this is a Karlak stream. Karlak is like, listen. I have 2 types. And I think they are Cloud Strife and Karlak Baldur Gate. Well, we see a lot of the main character in the sequel. I saw a screenshot with the main character on Elysium's page, and I like their design. There's like 2 CGs where you see them. Now that you're saying it, I kind of want to, like, I will say this. The main character is like an established character in my own personal lore. However, I don't have anything really out of them that establishes their lore. I may have a picture. I may or may not. You guys can figure that out on your own. I don't know. But in their current form, I haven't drawn them, but they do have that as a form. But perhaps in later works, if I end up making what I want with them, you guys will connect the dots and be like, oh shit, that's that character. But there was two? Yeah, there's two screenshots, or there's two instances where you actually see at least the silhouette of Cap, if you will. Yeah, you know, I have this problem where I like to connect all of my lore. Even, like, my last webcomic, I made it canon that it was, like, the future version of my first webcomics universe, which was stupid because I made that universe when I was, like, 16, and it was bad. Everyone likes a good leitmotif. Yeah, you know. That's fair. I was gonna talk about Karlach, but then we talked about more mixed feelings, which is fair, because that's my own original IP. But, Karlach. Big woman. Big hot woman. Literally hot woman. Let me tell you about Karlach Baldur's Gate. She is so big. She is so big and strong. She is a barbarian. She is a tiefling. And she has the cutest fucking accent. And her voice actress is incredible and so endearing. And everything she says makes me smile. I love when it's her turn in a fight and she goes, fuck yes. My heart is going to burst from my chest. Here's the thing about Karlach Baldur's Gate. She is literally from hell, and she has an engine as her heart, and is too hot. So, like, she can't express emotion. She can't express emotion very well, because if she expresses too much emotion, she lights on fire. It's like a berserker kind of thing, you know? Berserker. She's quite literally too hot. So her whole thing, I can't remember the time frame, but she has not been able to touch anyone, or quite literally anything, since this has been a thing, and it's been a thing for several years, if I recall correctly. She can't touch people. She can't shake hands. She can't hug people. She is pent up as fuck. So this concept of a character is so incredibly horny, and I'm all about it, because holy shit, I finally got her to like me in the game after replaying it. I got her to like me, and so she came to my bed to, like, the last long rest I had, and just sat, like, next to me within a safe distance. And we just sat together, and I was like, my brain was on fire. My brain was on fire. It was, like, buzzing. I was like, this is the cutest shit. It reminded me of Pushing Daisies. I don't know if anybody remembers that show. No, it's okay. Karlach, I'm gonna chug these heat resistance potions, and then we can make out. Let's go. Cloudstrife and Karlach represent the two genders, depressed twinks and big women that could just kill me. No, those are my... I'm sorry. I can't even say it. Those are my two types. No. I can't fucking say it. I can't get it out. No, sorry. You never heard of Pushing Daisies? Pushing Daisies, the main dude can touch people that are dead, and bring them back to life. If he touches them again, they turn dead again. So the love of his life died, and he brought her back to life, and now he can't touch her again, because then she'll die again. It only had like one season, I think, and then they canceled it. It ended on a cliffhanger. It was a great show. Depressed woman who could just kill you walks in the room. How would you combine? No, I don't think you could even combine the vibes of Cloud Strife and Karlach. Karlach, they're like literally on the opposite sides of like gender. The like, cause Karlach, the other thing about her is she is just so fucking kind and full of love, and I love her. And then Cloud is full of ice and hatred and probably bees. Gosh, that sounds awful. No, it was wonderful. Like it was awful. But like the way that the characters were portrayed, they could never touch each other, obviously, but they just like would stand next to each other and they just looked at each other so lovingly, and I was like, oh, they're in love and they are okay with just, they weren't okay with it, but you could just tell that they were so in love. It was so good. You combine Cloud and his iciness with Karlach, you get water. Just anyway, I should probably wrap up. How's Zeke doing? I'm gonna go see. I know I literally just raided Zeke, but I don't care. Good friend o' mine. Man, how long have you been gone? Not that long. I saw you 12 minutes. You're still on the starting soon screen. Fuck it. Alright, but we have some stuff to talk about first. I am washed out. There we go. Alright. Zeke is good. Zeke, good ghost design. Very good. Good vibes. I love the haunted house streams that they do every year. They're so good. So let's look at some stuff. Like this. I don't know, I'm not nodding properly. I'm just going like this. I'm just flapping. I've got that autistic like arm flapping going on. Anyway, what are we actually looking at? Look at this. Okay, so there's context for this. I was talking about how at conventions it's like a game. I am so elusive, you can never find me. People hardly ever find me. Because I am so small. But I am very recognizable. I don't really stand out, but if you saw me in person, you would know it was me. I just look like my persona in person. So, Pluie made this in the Discord. I'm actually in here. I'm actually in here. Damn it. You know what? It's fine. I was gonna try to zoom in on me, but I am actually in there. Other thing I wanted to talk about. Hang on. Himble! Himble has been a patron for a while, but Himble has upgraded to... Let's see. Has upgraded to... Gamer tier. And therefore, they get a little creature. A little guy. So Himble has a little guy now. Congratulations, Himble, and thank you for becoming a gamer. You're now officially a gamer. And if you would like to join them, you can join Patreon. It really helps me out. Even if it's just $1 a month, it honestly helps me out. And once we get to 75 patrons a month, I'm going to add a 4th stream to my schedule regularly. And that'll be fun. Creature very shaped. Yeah! Yeah! See, there's more. There's more creatures you can join. It'll be great. And you can also get a creature if you're gamer tier or higher. And if you're merch tier, I'm actually going to be sending out stickers soon. I just need to design them. Probably Halloween themed of some sort. I'm going to be sending stickers out the 21st. Oh, it's coming up sooner than I expect. But I send out stickers seasonally to merch tier, which is $15 a month. But you also get all the perks of everything else, all the tiers underneath. The best perk, I think, for being a patron is your commissions, if you commission me, are prioritized on the queue. So if you are a patron and you send in a form and I have 12 people in my queue, I bump you up toward the front of the queue and I get started on yours sooner. It's true. It's a nice little perk to have. Yeah, you're in there. Other thing. I'm adding more to the merch store soon, actually. So, pre-orders for the body pillow that you see here, which is two-sided. There's another side to it. I don't have the picture up right now, but there is another side to it. Those close in less than a week now on Friday next week. So if you want the chance to get one of these body pillows, this is like your only chance, other than maybe at conventions I'll be selling these. And I don't really have booths at conventions very often. It's not a very common occurrence. But if you want that, you better get it, because I'm closing on the 15th. I'm closing those pre-orders so I have time to pack and ship everything. I'm going to try to ship everything by October 1st, like once I have everything. And then we're good. Should be commissioning more. Well, whenever you commission, it gets bumped to the front of the queue. It's true. I just had somebody, a $15 patron, send in a form today. I started on their commission today because it bumped them to the front of the queue. That's how it works. That's how it works. And I've also had people, while they're on the queue, like before they weren't a patron at all, and I'd had them join the Patreon and then get bumped to the front of the queue. So it's kind of like a rush order sort of deal, but it's pretty cool. So, body pillows, final calls. Final call will be on Monday, actually, when I play my friendly neighborhood. But that's all I have to say. Let's see if this works. Hang on. I'm gonna send you guys to Ghostbustin'. Work. Work. Credits work. Yes! Okay. Yes! It's automatic now. Yes! My life is better now. Oh! Zeke started. Alright. Bustin'. Bustin'. That's the thing. So tomorrow I'm gonna be playing Casey's mod on Inscription. And there's gonna be a twist. There's gonna be a September twist. It's gonna be exciting. Tomorrow at 6. It's gonna be a chill time. I'm probably just gonna be chatting the whole time. But have a good one.